Hi everyone, it's Emma, and today I'm going to do another video for Chemistry GCSE, and it's quite a light-hearted one, I think. We're going to look at metallic bonding. We've done ionic bonding, we've done covalent bonding. The last one you need to know about is metallic, but you don't need to know that much about it, really. First thing, what sort of elements does metallic bonding happen in? Metals, yeah? The name gives it away. So you only really need to know a couple of things. I think I'm going to give you some extra information here is you need to know the properties of metals. You've probably done this in year 8 and 9, but things that metals are solid at room temperature. That means they've got a very high melting and boiling point. Words that you might not have heard before is that you should have really, but metals are ductile. That means you can pull them into a wire, all right? You can't do that with a tree and things like that, but metals are ductile. That means you can pull them into a wire. Another one, I am hoping I have spelt this correctly, malleable. Malleable. Metals are malleable. That means you can bang them into shape. So if you took a hammer or something and you were banging on a piece of metal, it won't shatter or anything like that. It will change its shape. So I would say you need to know that metals are ductile, they are malleable, they have high melting and boiling points. Also, they are good conductors of electricity and good conductors of thermal heat. All right, that's why we use them in pans, that's why we use them in electrical cables. Really, that's sort of a foundation question, but things you need to be aware of, and I'm sure you already are. So, all you need to know about metallic bonding, I've seen this question, this is probably one of the only questions I've seen on it. Describe the bond, or describe metallic bonding. Now, in metals, you've got the fixed ions. So let's say I'm going to use, what's easy to, iron. I'm not going to use iron because it sounds very much like ion. I don't want to get confused. I'm going to use aluminium. I need a thinner pen really. Al3+. This is the ion for aluminium. So if you can imagine, I've got a block of aluminium, pure aluminium. So there are only aluminium atoms in there. And what happens in this giant structure is that you've got the fixed ions. So the ions are in a fixed position, which means they don't move. Ions are fixed. But what they actually do have are delocalized electrons. If you can't remember that word, they will also accept free moving electrons. So if you describe the bonding in metals or metallic bonding, it's where you've got ions that are stuck in a fixed position surrounded by a sea of negatively charged electrons. So these electrons are free flowing, they are free to move, and they are what carry the electricity or carry the heat through the structure. That's why metals are good conductors of heat and electricity. And that is all you need to know, that the ions are in a fixed position. They've got a positive charge because the electrons that are free flowing are negative. So if you lose some of your negativity, you are a bit more positive. That's everything really. So this video is covering the properties of metals. So the properties means the characteristics. They are ductile, they are malleable, high melting and boiling points. They are really good conductors of heat and electricity, and that's because of the free moving, the delocalized electrons. All right. Oh, I said it right at the end again. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.